See, stuff just gets downloaded to my spirit. Alright? I was just cleaning up. I got up, I was getting ready to start my coffee process, and it just came to me that my generation was the one to break generational curses. Alright? Like, man. Let's see. Generation X is a strange. We went through some strange things, you know? And the fact that the Father woke me up, and it's like how it connects to the scriptures, like there'll be one of a house or there'll be one of a family, you know what I mean? And like my whole family is asleep. I didn't even mean to pick up my phone this morning, but I wanted to talk to y'all about spiritual downloads and like information that comes to my spirit directly from the Father. Okay? I was just on Facebook before I got up to clean up a little bit and start my coffee process. It's early in the morning. I woke up around 7. And it's 8:02 now, so I've been up about an hour. I had a strange dream last night. I can't remember all of it, but I do remember guns. Okay, I remember brothers holding guns, like automatics, and I don't remember if it was pointed at me. I don't remember, and I don't want to make up anything, but I do specifically remember these people with guns. Okay, and they were so-called black people. All right. But anyway, this was on my post grocery haul. Okay, I posted my grocery haul, and I posted my water that I am basically forced to get from this hood store. Okay, the Father downloaded in my spirit as it was so. Elder, a meal. I don't want to. I don't want to butcher his name because I respect him, and I really don't like getting people's name wrong. So let me go. Look. Amonio Ben Eleazar. I'm not really sure how to pronounce that. But he said, because, let me go back up. I was talking about the water and how they have taken control over everything, right? And, how I'm forced to drink this polluted water that they've taken control over and poison. Okay? And another brother commented saying spring water is the best water to drink and to stay away from purified. And I already know that. But the thing is, I don't have much of a choice at the store that I'm forced to shop at to get my water. Like my cases of water. Like the choices that I have is between Aquafina, which is horrible, and they make it expensive. Aquafina, they make it expensive, but it's hella freaking acidic. What else do they have? They have Best Choice or Great Value, something like that. We know that that's fluorinated, and it's acidic. What else? Ozurka. Normally they have Ozurka, but it's more expensive now because they raised the freaking price on it. So now they want like almost $5 a case for that, and I can't afford that. I can't afford to pay $5 a case. They raised the price on this Niagara too because it was under $3, and now it's almost $4. So, you know, and they do have some good water there, but not cases of it. They have like single bottles of like core or essentials, and they want to charge over $1 for that. So I would have to pay like $7 just to have one of them tall bottles a day, which is basically about what I drink, if not a little bit more than that. So anyway, I said all we can do is continue to cry out to our Father, and hopefully we will be delivered sometime soon. And it was downloaded to my spirit that there is a remnant of us, okay? There is a remnant of the seed of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob that had the ears to hear our Abba Father by the leading of the Spirit, and to change our evil ways and come back to Him and follow Him with our whole heart. You know that prophecy in Baruch, that we will wake up in the land of our captivity and we will think upon His name. I'm trying to get it right now. Hold on. Second Baruch 29. Now, I didn't even mean to pick up my phone, but apparently the Father wants me to talk about something. He wants me to address something. Okay? Because there's a reason we went into captivity. Okay? We went into captivity for not hearing the voice of the Most High and not keeping His true commandments. Okay? Not the commandments of men, not the laws of men, but the eternal law of the Father. Okay? We weren't doing that. We weren't keeping that. We were wicked. Okay? We were shedding innocent blood. Alright? So in order for Him to get our attention and humble us, this is why we became a mocking to the entire world. Okay? We became a mocking to the entire world for a reason. So that He could humble us and break us down to where we have a broken heart and a contrite spirit. Okay? So that way He could speak to us. Because we were a stiff-necked people. Okay? He said, for I knew that they would not hear me, because it is a stiff-necked people. But in the land of their captivity, they shall remember themselves, and they shall know that I am the Most High their power. For I will give them an heart and ears to hear, and they shall praise me in the land of their captivity and think upon my name. That has happened, people. That has happened. Okay? That's prophecy that has taken place already. It took place in 2019, as if you did not know. And they shall praise me in the land of their captivity, and think upon my name, and return from their stiff neck, and from their wicked deeds. For they shall remember the way of their fathers, which sinned before Yahusha, and I will bring them again into the land which I promised with an oath unto their fathers, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, and they shall be lords of it, and I will increase them, and they shall not be diminished. And I will make an everlasting covenant with them to be their power, and they shall be my people, and I will no more drive my people of Israel out of the land that I have given unto them. We are not in our land, people. We are still in the land of our enemies, as they have built their government and their system over our greatness that was here. They were astonished. The pale faces was astonished when they stepped foot over in the Americas. They could not believe the extraordinary buildings, the extraordinary architecture. This is written in very old historical records that are not in your textbooks. Now I am still working on Flowing by Way of the Spirit, Part 7. Okay? I apologize for not getting that video done yesterday, but I'm going to keep it 100% real. This video is the longest one out of all the ones previous that I dropped, okay? For this series. Now, this is sitting at a little over an hour. And right now, I'm at the part where I'm talking about how we built up all civilizations upon the face of the earth. Okay? And I just got a book last night. And I'm not even done talking about this Facebook post because I wanted to mention Elder, and it just got quickened in my spirit to do that. But anyway, let me finish this thought. I just got a book, okay? I just downloaded a PDF that I was led to last night. Give me a second so I can find the name of it, the exact name of it. Now I know I'm gonna get a lot of Gentiles that's gonna want to try to fight with me over this, but it's okay because I got old historical books, old historical records. I got this stuff to prove the fact that when y'all came over here, you seen this great architecture over here, okay? And you wrote about it, and you tried to, you destroy. This is what the damn Gentiles have done since the time that they came. All they've done was destroy everything, bruh. They are not the great ones, okay? It is time for the lies to cease, all right? It's time for the lies to cease. Literally. It is past time, okay? You had your heyday, Gentiles. You had the time of the Gentiles to just do what you want to do. Rape, rob, murder, steal, kill, destroy. Destroy, destroy, destroy. You've done nothing but destroy everything upon the face of the earth. And the whole earth is groaning and moaning in agony until this day. Including myself. So give me just a second. I got this book. I put it in my historic book folder. Now I got several historical books that I'm going to be bringing forward by the leading of the Spirit. This is called One World Tatarian's book. And I'm bringing it up right now so that I can get some information from this book to put in that video. And now, give me just a second. While that's loading, I'm going to go ahead and read Elder Emmanuel Ben Eleazar's comment here. He says, Kai, 3 years ago, 3 years ago, August 2019 was the acceptable year of the Most High. Was the acceptable year of the Most High, aka the year of the Most High's release, proclaiming liberty to the captives and the opening of the prison to all of them who were bound. Okay? Now I know in 2019, I heard the Father tell me that he never gave us animals as a food source, okay? That word was going out full force in 2019. And there were his children, his sheep, that had the ears to hear. My sheep hear my voice, and they will not hear the voice of another. Oh, that took place, baby. Whether you want to believe it or not, whether you want to realize it or not, well, that took place, okay? I had the ears to hear. I turned back to my Abba. I thought I was following him in 2017, okay? I knew I was a Hebrew in 2017. I knew I was an Israelite in 2017. And I had already quit eating so-called unclean animals in 2017. And in 2019, I quit eating animals altogether. I was still consuming eggs and milk, all kinds of dairy, cheese, because I didn't know no better. This was a step-by-step process, okay? I think it was sometime during 2021 that I completely gave up the milk and tried very hard to switch from the cheese. 2022, I haven't had any dairy cheese other than the casing. I use almond cheese, and it's pretty much 99% vegan minus the casing that goes on it. Okay? It's almond cheese, but the casing is it has a milk component. All right. So anyway, that I've come as close as I possibly can because they just want too much for the good tasting vegan cheese. I did finally find a very good vegan cheese that's 100% vegan, but damn, they want like $8 for one package of it. And that's crazy. That's crazy as hell. I ain't got money like that. So anyway, he said 3 years ago, August 2019 was the acceptable year of the Most High, aka the year of the Most High's release, proclaiming liberty to the captives and the opening of the prison to all of them who were bound. And he says, read Isaiah 61 1 through 3, and I'm getting ready to go there now. Page, I'm gonna go to KJV. I don't know why I won't bring up King James. There it is. Alright. The Spirit of the Most High power is upon me, because the Most High has anointed me to preach good tidings unto the meek. He has sent me to bind up the brokenhearted, to proclaim liberty to the captives, and the opening of the prison to them that are bound, to proclaim the acceptable year of the Most High, and the day of vengeance of our power, to comfort all that mourn, to appoint unto them that mourn in Zion, to give unto them beauty for ashes, the oil of joy for mourning, the garment of praise for the spirit of heaviness, that they might be called trees of righteousness, the planting of the Most High, that he might be glorified. This happened with me, man. This happened with me. And they shall build the old waste. They shall rise up the former desolations. They shall repair the waste cities, the desolations of many generations. Oh yeah, let me see if this finished loading. Because I need these pictures. I need these images of how you destroyed our greatness. Gonna put pale faces on everything, as if you guys are the ones that were great. They claim that a horse and buggy. And see, I'm not gonna upload this right away. I was gonna try to upload this right away, but I'm not, because I really do need to get to work on that part 7 of Flowing by Way of the Spirit. But I'm trying to find some information here, so I figured I'd record while I'm looking and just talk about, the downloads to my spirit, and how the Father was relaying in my spirit that basically confirming what's been in my spirit, that our redemption draweth nigh. Because all we had to do was have the ears to hear, to turn back to our almighty power. And then he releases us from our captivity. Every single time that we repented in the past and we turned back to our Father, he got us up out of captivity, people. It is no different. It is no different now. No different at all. The Father is merciful, and He knows His children are in agony and mourning and doing the best we can to keep His eternal laws, while these wicked devils are constantly working against us, constantly trying to pollute everything. Oh my God, bro. It just got quickened in my spirit. Another part of my dream. I had a dream that they were putting humans in vegan sausage, bro. I had a dream that the vegan sausage was actually humans, okay? I had a dream that this was human meat, all right? In your vegan sausages. Bro, you cannot put anything past these devils. I think that was a dream that I had. It just got quickened in my spirit, like it was reminded to me. And I dreamed that, bro. I dreamed this. That I don't remember everything, but I remember that it became known that it was human in the sausage. And now, I did see The Simpsons recently that discussed that as well.
Jimbo, why don't you assist Lunch Lady Doris in the kitchen?
Bite me, Skinner.
Well, might we?
It's hard for me to clean this giant pot when you keep spilling meat tenderizer all over me. Oh, great. Now I gotta work in the dark.
This sandwich tastes so young and impudent. Seymour, what's with the good grub?
Well, perhaps I ought to let you folks in on a secret. You remember me telling Jimbo Jones that I'd make something of him one day?
Are you saying you killed Jimbo, processed his carcass, and served him for lunch?
It's like it was confirmed in my dream. Because I dreamed this shit. I dreamed it. Why would I dream something like that? Now, hold on. Still trying to find the destruction of these people that they destroyed. I just got this book last night. But anyway, so wow, bro, this whole passage. And they shall build up the old ways. I'm still trying to find the stuff y'all destroyed. I'm seeing a lot of the great architecture. You guys did not build that, okay? Or your enemies shall be known as liars unto you. I've definitely got to read this book, bruh. And you know, chew the meat, spit out the bones, eat the fruit, spit out the seeds. See their deconstruction and their reconstruction. Recent mud floods, liquefaction events. That was a flood. That was the great flood, bro. See, and they added 1,000 years. That's another thing that they did, okay? They added 1,000 years so that way they tried to. All the Gentiles have done on top of rape, rob, murder, kill, steal, destroy, is lie, okay? They've lied about every damn thing, alright? They've done nothing but cover up and lie and hide the truth from you. They've done nothing but fluoridate the water, the food, put poison in everything so that you be dumb and that you cannot think. This is why you have so many people that's complacent in their captivity. They're complacent sitting here working a 9 to 5 and still struggling. Then giving 10% of their money to the freaking abominable church, thinking that they serving the Most High. This world is asinine, and I am tired of it. Wonder Woman was a mythological recreation of Queen Khalifa. Okay? Queen Khalifa was a melanated woman. Okay? And she was the Queen of California. This is a long book, bro. I'm still scrolling. There's some great stuff. Energy towers. We had all this greatness over here. Y'all can't deny it. They set our stuff on fire. I'm gonna get this picture right here. Bro, they put us into captivity, bro. We still in captivity. Your job that you working so that you can pay rent and bills and all that bullshit, that's captivity, bruh. We didn't do that shit before these pale-skinned people came over here and put our asses into captivity, forcing us to work for them. Bro, I'm tired. Y'all, it's like people want to be slaves, man. And you want to call me lazy because I don't want to be a part of that. I want to be free. I was created to be free. Okay? I was created to have free agency. How come I haven't been able to have free agency my whole life? How come I've been captive my whole life? How come I've been forced to participate in this economic beast system my whole life in order to survive? I ain't never been complacent with it, bruh. And I ain't never gonna be complacent with it. Getting a little screenshot here. Hold on. Still start my coffee. I ain't got to do that yet. This is a fire of December 1849. They set our stuff on fire. They blew our stuff up, okay? This is what they did to our stuff, okay? We had trains that ran on air, okay? Air trains. We didn't have to have coal, okay? And there was free energy everywhere because of the ether. They know about that, but they want to charge you for electricity. Everything was free. We had high-speed internet. We had Wi-Fi and all of that before they came over here. They made everything into a commodity. This is how they enslaved you, that you're so complacent with. You just love this beast system. You're so in love with it. They claim that they brung all these Africans from Africa over to the Americas. Nah, bruh. America was already populated with melanated, copper-colored people. We are indigenous to America. But they hid all that information, bruh. America is actually the Holy Land. But they hid all that information, bruh. And they sold lies to the entire freaking world. Marge and Bart Simpson. They got that from the Aztecs. Everything they've done, they stolen from us. And they've exploited us for hundreds of years. Wow, this is some great. I am all praises to the Most High for leading me to get this PDF. Wow, this is so much, bro. This even goes into the shape and function of our earth, bro. This explains energy, frequency, vibration, energy, star forts. This is chapter 6, okay? And it's showing all these energy points of the earth. And understanding a star city, we need to define the elements of what make up this type of city. And it's all over the place. Wow, Fort Knox, Fort Delaware, Fort Wayne, Fort Ontario, Fort Independence, Fort Union, Fort Gaines, man, all in, wow, and this is in Maryland, Baltimore, Maryland, wow, Rome, New York, New Orleans, Louisiana, the Netherlands, Italy. See, we were a great people. All right? We were a great people. Understand that the Israelites ruled the world, okay? Everybody knew who we were. Everybody knew who our power was, okay? The Father was good to us. He gave us exactly what he told Abraham, that he would give us the best parts of the land. We would have the best parts of the earth. Okay? That was given to Shem. All right? We were given the promised land. Israelites were given the promised land. And we were a great people, okay? We were the gods upon the earth. All other nations looked up to us. And now we're on the bottom, and we are the scum of the earth. Do you understand why that is? It's because the Father had to humble us, as I stated in the beginning of this audio. We were stiff-necked. We weren't listening to him. And we wanted to continue to do our own thing. So he allowed these worst of the heathen to overtake us and destroy our greatness and to put us on the bottom and to continuously have their foot on our neck until we learn our lesson. See, he gave everything back to us that we did. Everything back to us that we did to his innocent creation. We got no more than that. The Father loves us. And he didn't give us no more punishment than what we dished out. So all the innocent blood we dished out, that came back on us and on our children and their children's children. Okay? We are the generation that was chosen by the Father to be a righteous generation for these last days. Okay? We are a righteous generation. And He has chosen one of us out of our families to wake us up. We're the one, Generation X. Break the freaking generational curse that was downloaded to my spirit this morning. That we are the one to break. I am the one to break the generational curse off my family. I am the one that have the ears to hear. And to come back and follow my Father 100%. And to think upon His name in the land of our captivity. And to turn from my stiff-necked ways. I was the one that was chosen to do that. And I did that. And now, do you think that this time around is going to be different than all the other times where the Israelites came back to their Father and began worshiping Him the way He wants to be worshiped, serving Him the way that He wants to be served, keeping His commandments? When we turn back from our stiff-necked ways, what happened? What happened? Tell me, what happened? What happened? What does the Father do when we have the ears to hear and we turn back to Him? Do you really think that He's just going to leave us in the lands of our captivity here, being still mistreated, still having to buy water that's poisoned? Really? You don't really believe that the Father is good then if you think that. Because the Father don't change. And just in the days of old, when our forefathers turned back from their wicked ways, He delivered them from their captivity. And now He just put it in my spirit to go get something. I'm just going to continuously flow by way of the Spirit, alright? Hold on. Let me light my cigarette first, because I ain't over righteous. Alright? I ain't one of these religious stuck up people that's gonna act all holier than thou. I got my issues, I got my hang-ups, but the Father is with me. Give me just a second. And scripture here. Nazarene, Acts of the Apostles is what I'm looking for. There it is. There should be in my scripture folder. Alright, hold on. Alright. So I'm going to go right to it. Alright. Now, this is Nazarene, Acts of the Apostles. Chapter XXX VII. Alright. The set apart place. In addition to these things, He also appointed a place in which alone should be lawful for them to sacrifice to the Most High. And all this was arranged with this view, that when the fitting time should come, and they shall learn by means of Yahusha that the Most High desires mercy and not sacrifice, and that they might see Him who should teach them. And that they might see Him who should teach them, that the place chosen of the Most High, in which it was suitable that victims should be offered to the Most High in His chambers, and that on the other hand they might hear that this place, which seemed chosen for a time, often harassed, as it had been by hostile invasions and plunderings, was at last to be wholly destroyed in order to impress upon them, even before the coming of Yahusha, who was to reject at once the Zabaim, which is the sacrifices, and the place. It was often plundered by enemies. It was often plundered by enemies and burnt with fire, and the people carried into captivity among foreign tribes, and then brought back when they betook themselves to the mercy of the Most High, that by these things they might be taught that a people who offer Zabaim, which is sacrifices, are driven away and delivered up into the hands of the enemy. But they who do mercy and righteousness are without sacrifices. We're not eating the flesh and blood of the Father's innocent creation. We're doing the best we can to keep His law, to keep His eternal laws of love, treating our neighbors the way that we want to be treated, treating all of creation the way that we want to be treated. We do mercy and righteousness. We are without sacrifice. We are freed from captivity, and we are restored to our native land. But it fell out that very few understood this. For a greater number, though they could perceive and observe these things, yet they were held by the irrational opinion of the vulgar. For the right opinion with liberty is the exclusive right of a few. This is why I'm the only one in my family that got the ears to hear. Alright, so let me go back to Elder's comment here. He says, in essence, I was hoping that an exodus would occur Pesach 2020, and the next Pesach season is 2021, but whole world was quarantined and shut down by COVID-19 global plague. So be prepared and ready for an exodus as approach Pesach 2022. Remember, there's no new thing under the sun. I'm hoping that the Most High will make manifest the exodus that will be soon, as He made manifest the exodus in a season as was done in the past. And then he put Ecclesiastes 1:4, one generation passes away and another generation cometh, but the earth abideth forever. 5, the sun also arises, and the sun goeth down and hastens to his place where he arose. 9, the thing that has been is that which shall be, and that which is done is that which shall be done, and there is no new thing under the sun. Exodus 12:14, 3 times thou shalt keep a feast unto me in the year. Thou shalt keep the feast of unleavened bread. Thou shalt eat unleavened bread 7 days, as I commanded thee in the time appointed of the month of Abib, for in it thou camest out of Egypt, the land of bondage, and none of ye hosts shall appear before me empty. Alright, I feel it on me to do this work for the kingdom 100%. Now, this is my comment that I replied back to Elder. Indeed, Elder, and I put a heart, and I know there's a reason I feel it within me to get as much of this work done ASAP, because I can literally feel that our redemption is near 100, 100, 100, and I can feel the groans and pains of the earth, the misery and sorrow, pain and agony, turmoil, etc. I feel all of that, and I know that the wickedness of these heathens have reached a high heaven, and it is the time of the reapers. These devils are about to reap everything that they have sown. So anyway, on that note, I'm gonna go ahead and get off of here and try to freaking finish this part 7 of flowing by way of the Spirit. Shalom.